Have you or your loved one ever heard of the saying, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and never really understood what it meant? Fear no more. I'm here to demonstrate with a nail, of course. So, as you can see, like I said it earlier, the brown represents flesh, red obviously represents the blood. So, if we take this layer off and we get to the root of it, this, what we got under there? Black ugliness. Ugliness, just chaos, disorder. No, but seriously, Ephesians 6:12 says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers in this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil seated in the heavenly realms. What that means is when you out on the corner, I don't know why you would be on the corner, but when you out and you're out, let's just say you're out and about, let's just say you're at work, let's just say in your house, and you are finding yourself arguing for no apparent reason, or the person wants to argue with you. 9 times out of 10, you are not arguing with that actual person. There are spirits, there are principalities behind people that the enemy uses to poke and poke and poke and poke and poke at you. But we must be reminded that Ephesians 6:12 says we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We don't. Why? Do not cast your pearls to swine. That's another topic for another day. That's not what I'm talking about. Nonetheless, be reminded we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers in this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil seated in the heavenly realms, so that we can stand against all of those ugliness, ugly spirits behind people. We must put on the full armor of God. Our helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness, shield of faith, belts of truth, boots prepared with the gospel of peace, and most importantly, the most important one of all, the sword of the Spirit. In my next video, I'm going to break each of those pieces of armor down so that way you can learn how to apply it practically and tactfully to your life. So remember, when you're out there and you see that person about to cut you off and you get ready to cuss them out, don't even do it. It's the enemy. The next time you at work and somebody say something to you and you want to just, don't do it. The next time you see your husband or your wife for that matter and they just, and you getting ready to, don't do it. Be reminded, we're not wrestling against people or a person. We're not. It's spirits, okay? See y'all next time. Bye.